Hello and welcome back to Minecraft SMP. Wow, it's so laggy. Today we're going to head over to the skeleton spawner that I found a little while ago, and we're going to turn it into an XP grinder. Hopefully this will work out nicely. I hear you. Hi there. You're gonna give me some slammy balls? Slam balls, cool. Oh, hi. Okay. Yes, I've sort of prepped it a little bit. We've got this big entrance which we'll make nice at some point. Maybe, if I can be bothered. I mean, it's just an XP grinder. It doesn't need to look too fancy, but up here I would like it to look a bit nicer. So the the spawner, sorry, is just up here. We jump up round. Yeah, there's water directly above that. So we're under the ocean just right now. And it shouldn't be too much of an issue because I'm not intending on going up. Once this is all sorted in here, then there's no reason to come back in here. I've prepped myself, got lots of things ready. Now I've just got to actually decide on where I want things to go down here before I start on it. Where do I want them to all collect? That's one of the main things. Maybe over on this side. How many blocks away is that going to be? I need to work that out. Okay, so it's here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That cobble there is 5. 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's the number, isn't it? 16. Oh, I've got to block more of this stuff off. So I only sort of partially prepped this. Oh, there we go. Let's just get rid of this. Maybe open that up properly like that. So I'm not entirely sure the design just yet. Only thing I know is that I want to use a crusher. I've not used a crusher before. Okay, first of all, I work out how to make sure that it stays nice and lit up when I want it to be lit. So I've created some redstone lamps. Let's just cover this thing in torches just to be sure. And then I'm going to want to go underneath and place all the lamps that I need to. So let's jump down here. So that's that torch, and we just need to go to the next one, which is there. So there should be 2 in this direction as well. Yep. Oh! There's a cave. Okay. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, that. Okay. And do the same that way. There we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's already done. Okay, cool. And then we just want to go across here, so right underneath the spawner there. What is that? Oh, it's the same cave. Okay, that can all be blocked off. Okay, so down here is all sorted. Let's just light it up so nothing spawns down here on me. There we go, nice and lit. And just for symmetry's sake, let's just go across this direction as well. Right, so the area we want to kill them in is over there. I want to put these up. And I need to figure out a way to actually light all of these up, which I'm always really bad with. It's such a simple thing, just light the lamps. Yeah, but let's see, that should be all. Oh no, there's these ones as well. Oh dear. Okay, got to put this one down. Okay, I forgot about these. I did want to have it like mega lit. So let's just go over to these. Oh, that's fine. I may as well just take out the whole of the bottom down here. I'll do that. I'll be going back in just a second. Okay, so I've been at this for about an hour and a half or so. And I'll show you what I did back here. This is a big old jumble mess thing. So this is what I did. I just put torches on top of cobble, going to the lights, and then just a switch. I'll get to this bit in a second, but just a switch that when powered, this line powers, which powers the blocks, which turns these off. And then because that block is powered, I can pull the power out of it and just go to the other ones as well. So it's very rough. Nothing too fancy. Now, this bit, the reason this is lower, which I didn't take into account to start with, if I go up to where the spawner is, here it is, you can see I put the water at the back, but that will only travel to this block. It will only go that far. So I've had to lower this. I'm sure there's something else I could have done. I don't know. I did try to put maybe some water here, but that pushed it towards the center as well, and some mobs would have got stuck just behind the spawner. So instead, I've just dropped this down so that they get to this layer, they go towards the center, and then head down that tunnel there. And I have tested it temporarily, and the mobs are following the path absolutely fine. But here comes the fun bit. Now this is where they will drop. They'll fall down to here. You may notice also that I've actually lowered the floor. The floor was this layer, and it wasn't this big either. I've done a lot of digging. I can collect all this later. So this is where they end up. This is where they will be standing. The water comes right up to this block. It even turns around the corner, which I didn't really want, but it felt a bit odd to have to come up the stairs. So you're coming up the stairs and then you come all the way over here to this side. That felt a bit odd to me, so I wanted to turn it and have them drop right there instead. So now I just need a way of killing them, and the way I'm killing them is, well, I mean, you can't just crush them completely to death because otherwise you don't get any XP, but I'm going to use a crusher for a certain length of time that gets them down to one hit, and then I could either use potion, I think a potion of healing because they're undead, or I could just punch them. Blah, 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 blah. So here we've got a sticky piston. Just going to cobble at the moment, maybe use a fancier block at another time. But I have to actually get this block to, instead of just going out and back in, it needs to stay out for a very specific amount of time to get them down to one hit. Now here are all the blocks I'm going to need. One of those, I'm going to need one of those. Where are my comparators? Oh, I'm actually going to need 2 hoppers. Redstone repeaters. Don't know how many I'm going to need of those. I think it's just 1, but I need 2 comparators and a bit of redstone. And then just a block for building on. Is that it? And a button to actually set it off. And I've got the cobble as well, which I can use for timing. Now I need to find out where I can put this. So I'm going to want the button maybe around here. So let's put this there, something like that. That'll be fine. Put the button there. No, maybe back one. So maybe the wall would go along here, for example. So if I had the button on one of these, maybe that one. So let's just put the button there for reference. And I'll definitely use another building block. I'm going to do all that sort of stuff off camera because I'm not a very good builder and it'll take me ages to actually do that. So that is what I'm going to hit, and that is going to extend. So let's just put that there as well. Okay. Now, this is the thing I was talking about in the last episode. I don't know if there's a way that I can do it turning around, so I'm going to have to go in a straight line. So it's here. Let's just dig out some space for myself to work in. I'm probably going to need a lot more space than this. Let's just stick a torch down there. There we go. Right. So let's just build it, and then I can explain exactly what it does afterwards. So do that. Just as thought, I'm going to need more space. There we go. And then we want to do a block there and a block there. Alright, where are my comparators going? My comparators are going facing out that way, facing out that way. Let's put my hoppers down. There we go. Shift click it into place. Rotate it back and shift click that into place. Now I'm going to need my piece of redstone. Beautiful. And a sticky piston. Let's put it against that. Oh, that wasn't good. Where'd my comparator go? Did not want it facing down, I want it facing that way. There we go. Let's put that comparator back down. Facing outwards. Yeah, that's good. And then we need to get the ordinary piston facing that way. Let's get ourselves some redstone. And redstone goes there. And there. So that is essentially it. Oh wait, no. I did that wrong. So the redstone goes there. And a repeater goes here. You see, I quickly rushed off and built myself a ton of repeaters. Okay, this is essentially it. Let's put that down just as the output. So this doesn't look like, well, it probably looks like something, but it probably looks rather confusing. Let's get a better look at it. Let's just extend the room once again. Never stop extending the room, apparently. And let's get some torches down. Wow, spinny. Okay. Maybe using other blocks would have been a bit easier to understand with this. But here is what happens. So, I need exactly 12 items. This is the amount of items that I've worked out that it takes to get mobs down to one hit. I'll show you why. So if I put these in here, it sets off because this comparator has just realised there is something in there. So I'll just let it run through for a second. When that extends, there we go. Well, unextends. Right. Now it's in its default state. Now what I can do... You know, I don't actually know why this works. I just realised, because this is powered and so is this. Well, this is powered because of this. I don't know what tells this to start. I don't know, I'll work this out in a second. But once I hit this button, this piston will extend. By doing that, it moves this redstone block off of this hopper, which contains the 12 cobblestone. Once it does that, it will then allow this hopper to start pushing the releasing the cobble into this hopper. Once that's happening, the signal starts. This comparator recognizes that there are items in this hopper, and it will start sending a signal through these blocks. At the same time, powering this piston. But this piston won't be able to do anything at that point because this piston, this sticky piston, is already extended, so it can't push back. Once all the cobble has actually moved over, this piston will retract. The reason being is because it's empty. This hopper will be empty at that point because everything will be in here. So this comparator will turn off, unpowering this piston, allowing this piston to push back. Once that happens, this hopper, because there's no power to it, will start moving all the cobble back over. But because there's still items inside while it's moving them back, this will still be powered. So essentially, anything that's in here is double the time because it has to pass through here and back out. I'm making this sound awful. Maybe in a later video I'll get Can to explain it because he's much better at explaining things. But essentially, once I press this button, this is our output. So I'll explain it. Oh, there we go. I'll explain it once I press it again. I'll press it again and try and explain it very quickly. So I'm going to press this. That piston extends, allowing this cobble to move into here. That then sends a signal. This one has just been filled and is now emptying again. I can't explain it quick enough. Maybe if I just put tons of stuff in there. There we go. So all of this is now travelling in to this hopper because there's no power to stop it. So this, because it's receiving items, or not just receiving items, it has any item inside, it's sending this signal. This piston is currently powered, but it can't push because this piston has already been powered. Okay, so it's just switched over because for a split second, this item hopper had nothing inside it, which turned that off. Only for a split second. Just enough to actually unpower this. As soon as that was unpowered, this kicked back. But as you can see, it is still powered now, but it's not out. This is the bit I don't understand. I think, this is the bit I don't understand, is how comes it's powered, but it's not pushing out. Maybe it's something to do with that redstone block. Maybe, I think maybe redstone blocks can't be pushed automatically by them, or I don't know. I'll try and work it out at some point and let you guys know. Okay, now that we've got that, let's just keep all of it away from the rest of the redstone. Okay, we want to... I don't know if that'll work. I'm doing redstone, but bear in mind I am rubbish at it. Why am I trying to teach people redstone? At least I'm going to keep the that Sphinx happy, so that's good. Right, let's take out... no, shut up. How many items are in there? 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. So there's 12 items in there. That is the right amount. So let's press the button. So that is now going to be extended for much longer than just your normal pulse. That is all I was trying to do. So this is literally, it's just a pulse extender. I've made that very complicated, haven't I? It's fine. Alright, so now I need to make sure that I have a way to get back around here. But for now, let's turn the lights off. Oh, I can already hear them. Hello, guys. I'm just going to block all that off. Could probably leave a torch in here now. Let's grab that back. Alright. So they will all start funneling down, hopefully. There he is. Hey. Hey guys, welcome aboard. Oh, is that for me? I think you want to give that to me. Only other thing I want to do now is make sure that I've got some sort of stopper. I need to make sure that while this is running, I don't have a bunch of them trying to get in, because that's just going to be irritating. So maybe what I need to do is let's create. Alright, I'm going to need a lever. This is just very quick and temporary. Yeah, let's use a piston. Let's put it up here. If I do that, it's going to point downwards, isn't it? Yep, it pointed downwards. Okay, let's stand there. Beautiful. And that. There we go. So that's not going to let any more through now. I wanted to make sure that I did it so I didn't want to do it on this level instead of that. Because I didn't want to cut the water off in case there were any still stuck in there. Let's see. Yep, plenty got trapped. That's very good. The reason I made it 2 block drop as well was that I did originally have it just a 1 block drop. But doing that, because they're standing in the way, the others weren't dropping down. That's why I had to lower the entire floor. Okay, let's close that off. I think I might be too close to it. How many have we got here? We've not got many. There's what, like 14 here? I'm not sure if it's just it's being slow, or if I'm so close to the spawner, they're not continuously spawning. Let's jump up. Let's go around. Just have a quick peek. Oh yeah, hi. Are you still spawning them? You gonna spawn? I wanna see a batch. How many spawned there? I can't see them. I don't think any spawned. Maybe we are too close. Oh. Yep, there they are. Okay, that's fine. It seems like it might just be going a little slow. We'll wait for them to come down. And then we'll give the crusher a test. And at some point I will completely rip all of this out. Maybe I won't have to. Hello? I probably won't have to rip any of that out, the cobble there. I'll probably just put a skin over the top. And maybe go further out that direction. Maybe I could bring the stairs straight up that way so you come in from over here. I don't know. That's probably fine. Okay, so here's the test run of the crusher. So hopefully, let's just double check that there are 12 items in there. Let's give it a run. Okay. Okay, none of them died. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted. And I was counting along, that's why I wasn't talking just then. We did get 19 of them. Like, we had those 19 noises. That means 19 health. So, yeah, there's a punch. There's a punch. Fantastic. So, they... Oh, that's beautiful. That is a fancy XP grinder crusher thingy. Yeah, I like that. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. This is the general design. You saw me build it. Let me get rid of that. You saw me build it, so just go back and watch it if you'd like to use it yourself. And I hope it is useful for some people. And I'm just going to stay here and level up. I'm going to perfect this area. I'll put a nice skin over it, put down all the things I need. Enchantment area, potions, brewing stands, all that stuff. And it should be lovely around here. Hey guys, you want to give me all your stuff? Oh, we've got a power 2 bow. Thank you. Plenty of bones as well. This is going to be very beneficial. I think I brought along a stack of arrows, so I've already got 30. Nice! Okay, thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you for the next one. Oh, yes I will. Bye!